If you want to start signing clients from cold email, I'm going to explain exactly how to do it. Because the truth is, if you're struggling to get positive replies, you're probably just approaching the cold email game with a suboptimal strategy. Now, I've cracked cold email for all kinds of different niches. I sold my content creation products and services, I promoted product hunt launches, I even hired teams of social media managers via cold outreach. And the secret to my success is that I actually dive deep into the trenches to test everything myself in order to deeply understand every aspect of successful cold email and what it takes to win. So in this video, I'm going to give you the full secret sauce, the 4 most important pillars of cold email. Everything that the best salespeople use to set up, run, and scale their outreach efforts. The first pillar that most people overlook is data quality and prospecting. Majority of the advice online is just to scrape as many leads as possible and blast emails. But that couldn't be further from the truth. It's not 2018 anymore. You won't get away with sending tens of thousands of emails a day to random mailboxes, praying that you hit your targeted audience. No, in the world of cold email that we are in today, we want to be super careful with who we send the emails to, which means we have to be precise with targeting and our data. To help you understand, let me give you 2 scenarios, 2 strategies. The old, wrong strategy is gathering as many leads as possible and blasting emails to everyone. This results in a couple of things. First, your reply rate is minuscule. This means more than 99% of emails you send are worthless. This also means that 99% of the credits you spend to validate emails, 99% of domains and mailboxes, and 99% of your time is wasted. Literally. Now imagine you start using the new strategy. You send out 10 times less emails. You're paying for 10th of validation and email sending credits. Instead of replying to "stop emailing me" emails, you see your positive reply rate skyrocket. In return, your domain and mailbox reputation increases, your deliverability is strong as ever. You no longer get marked as spam, your bounce rate is low, your infrastructure is solid. Basically, by focusing on the quality of your data, you get the best of both worlds. You spend less time and money, and you get better results. Now, if you're wondering how to perfect your prospecting skills, it's easy. I made a simple framework that I followed to get over 5% reply rate. First, define your ICP. Basically, be super detailed about who you're targeting. Make sure you're being super specific when you're crafting the persona of your ideal client. This will help you determine where you'll get your leads from. Once that's finished, either scrape and enrich or buy lead lists that consist of your ICP. If you can, use buying intent signals. This makes it 10 times better. Lastly, filter out leads who will never benefit from your product. Clean your lead list with email verification tools and only then start outreach. If you do not complete these steps, you can't claim you have high quality prospecting data. Copy and offer quality. But even if you have a perfect lead list, it won't guarantee you great results. That's because you have to nail your messaging. Your copy and offer quality mean everything. First impressions matter, and your initial email is basically the first impression of you and your product. Truthfully, copywriting is difficult. Most of us would get better results if we used apps like Salesforge to leverage AI written hyper-personalized cold emails. But if you want to learn how to write a perfect cold email, here are a few rules I followed to sign Salesforge itself as my client. Yes, I found them via cold email. First is understanding cold email channel itself. It has become so saturated that prospects can easily notice automated and templated emails. This means you should try to appear as natural as possible. Avoid templates, include spin tags, format names properly for custom variables, use personalization. These are not suggestions, these are bare minimum requirements for cold email. Second point you have to drill into your head is that you're not sending emails to land clients. You're sending emails to help people. Thing is, if you write your emails in order to earn money, that will seep out and your prospect will see it as ingenuine. You have to present your email as a solution, as a value proposition, not a begging, a desperate message to get someone to book a sales call. Your message isn't there to sign clients, it's there to help your prospect. Booking sales calls, sending invoices comes after. You first have to lead with value and get the prospect to reply. Only then can you start the transaction. It's something Alex Hormozi calls the give to ask ratio. Before you ask for anything, you have to give 10 times more. Follow this trick and you'll never have to worry about money. With leads and copy out of the way, we have to take care of our infra. Infrastructure consists of two things: domains and mailboxes, and both of them have to be set up correctly in order to keep your deliverability high. I'd say that there are four main parts of great infrastructure setup and maintenance. First is proper domain setup. It goes as follows: purchase secondary, top-level domains from reputable registrars like GoDaddy or Mailforge. Set up your infrastructure, multiple ESPs with shared and private infrastructure for maximum dilution. Ensure proper domain setup with correct DNS records. Then you can move to step 2. Set up your mailboxes for success with apps like Mailforge, InfraForge, or PrimeForge. They automate the domain creation and mailbox setup, even for Google Workspace and Microsoft 365 mailboxes. Third aspect is maintenance. You want to warm up your mailboxes and maintain their reputation. Keep an eye to ensure domains are never blacklisted, warm-up emails are unspammed, and mailbox placements are always ideal. You can do this with apps like WarmForge. Lastly, your copy. Yes, to ensure the best deliverability, we have to go back to your email copy. To avoid any issues, delete any spam words from your email, spin tags everything, use personalization and custom variables for the best results. Lastly, we have the sending software. Even if you nail everything covered previously, you risk failing if you choose the wrong email sending software. Truth is, some apps are designed for newsletters and not mass cold emails. Not only that, some tools just aren't what I would call full packages, meaning when it comes time to scale, you'll have a hard time doing so. Vendor locks, missing features. These issues might end up cannibalizing your sales efforts. That's why choosing the correct software is crucial for successful cold email. You want a software that's built specifically for cold email, software that includes everything from A to Z, software that has an option to automate everything from hyper-personalized copywriting to follow-ups. And yes, Salesforge is the best pick for this, but I won't shove it down your mouth. Instead, I suggest you take a look at how Salesforce compares to 16 other cold email tools and make a decision yourself.